hate doing intros. So
Can we like save the intro for later? Because I still don't know what to do.
No, just for intro, it's just like, hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. All right, so even this could be part of the intro. This is not part of the intro.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Great. Now I'll never remember all your names.
Just couldn't wait, could you?
For what? Papa Bear's a no-show. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh, man. You killed his son?
Yeah, been working on my apology all week.
How you guys doing? It's the Taken King podcast over here with Ready.io. I am Marco Santos, aka Infinity Absolute on every console. And over here we have Portia Lee.
What's up?
We have her on Twitch, Instagram, PlayStation Network. Follow her, friend her, do all those good things. Don't be an asshole.
Don't friend me.
We have Justin,
we
aka
have Justin,
Just Too
don't
Nice.
friend him.
Don't friend him. He don't like you. He don't even like us, but it's okay. Because we're gonna go talk about all things Destiny today. And first topic, we're gonna talk about the story and the 2.0 patch that came out before.
Alright.
So I'm gonna let you guys take the reins on that because I was kind of absent on that stuff. So
I guess if we're gonna do chronologically, 2.0 was a patch that was updated the week before the Taken King. So that was like beginning of September. And what it did pretty much was nerfed all hand cannons, like the one you see here. It brought it brought scout rifles back to life, pulse rifles back to life, it brought auto rifles back to life. The only issue is they also upgraded guns like the Necrochasm, Hardlight, and a couple other guns. But here's the catch. Most of those guns could have only been used for 1 week because when the Taken King came through, none of them were getting over to year 2. So, I don't know, Bungie. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm
feel
pretty
so
sure
lost
they,
on what is this stuff.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they had some type of plan, and then after like the 2.0, they were like, oh, we didn't think about that. We were like, they came out with all these buffs, like, oh, we're gonna buff this, we're gonna buff that.
yeah,
And
I think they even said even afterwards that they knew that all that shit was already flawed to begin with. So when they came out with Taken King, they were like, now we have a base set up to actually start making shit proper in terms of leveling and
I'm pretty
powered
sure
up weapons.
that was for people who didn't get Taken Key, that buff where you got like Necrochasm. That's for people who didn't get Taken Key, because a lot of people who still use Necrochasm and all that stuff when you go to 6 versus 6 Classic, people are still using old ass guns.
Well, yeah, because I think if you don't have Taken King, you can only kind of do 6 versus 6 Classic as only basic shit.
Yeah, if you not none of the maps, anything like that.
Which makes sense. Spend some money, don't be broke. I mean, don't be cheap.
Yeah, that's true. For all you complaining that the Taken King is robbing you guys and whatnot, it's bullshit. This is the way this game works. It's the way every game works nowadays. So, just buy it.
For what it was worth, Taken Key I think was well worth the money.
I think it definitely was.
I mean, with a lot of the stuff they added, I mean, the story mode wasn't bad. All the little side missions that you have to do, I love the quests where you have to go and do stuff with guns and stuff. But around probably like halfway in, it got tedious as hell. Like where you have to go like to each planet farm. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to do this. I want to go kill stuff.
The only thing I didn't like was the quest. Like, have me do a quest. Don't have me go back to the tower. And then go back. Like, that was one of the issues I had with the quest. It was like, yes, now go see her, and then now go back there, and then go back to see her.
I think they'll eventually fix that, though.
Like, I wish for the quest, if you get a reward, like you turn in your bounties, just boom, give me my quest reward.
I mean, in Destiny, don't everybody have, like, cell phones? They're in space. Why can't they just be like, yo, you done? All right, cool. Go over here real quick. Go call my man's, whoever this guy's name is.
The ghost literally.
I was like, I got a ghost that can't open doors, but he could open doors. Like,
he sets off every alarm. I mean, that's one thing I'm glad they changed, where in the story mode it wasn't just, oh, protect this nigga while he opens the doors and sets off alarms.
Yeah, I like the scanning random shits and the little stories behind that.
It's a little nice.
I heard that started to do with like the Grimoire score.
Yeah, the more you scan, I've been trying to scan everything I get my hands on, but I can't like remember everything he said. Sometimes he'll say something really interesting, and I'm like, oh my god, where can I find this again? I'm like, do you have to go back?
You would have to play like all through story mode again just to hear him like, oh, look,
which isn't bad. They kind of give you a reason to go back to story mode with the spark and shit if you haven't already done another character. Like some people, like you, but I'm not like me because I'm lazy. So.
Yeah.
Well, like
I
there's
guess
a lot of
experience that
quests
again.
that revisit. Like when you do the Touch of Malice quest, you go back to Phobos, which is where you started, and it's cool because it's like you're going backwards, back into like the depth of the map.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I mean, they did a good job with the story mode. Some nice cutscenes. I
Yeah.
kind of wanted some more cutscenes. I wanted to see, because I read a Grimoire score after with the aftermath with the queen and stuff, and basically, for spoiler alert, the brother lives, but they can't find the queen, and he like can't like I guess.
Wait, is the queen not dead?
They don't know. It's still like question mark,
Up in
question
the
mark,
air,
question mark. But he's rebuilding again, so he's going out to search for it again. I'm like, that would have been a perfect like end of credits little story. Like I understand, you know, they could only give us so much, but maybe a couple of cutscenes here and there. You know, I know people don't like to always watch them, but I would have liked to know that. Or from the Grimoire score, which I know impossible, but maybe like give us a GIF image or a little video clip with certain Grimoires. Like when we click on it for the app, oh look, here's a little, you know.
Yeah, a little video.
Yeah.
Even if you have fans make it, they would do it.
It's a slow start.
Yeah.
Eventually, that shit will get in there. Hopefully.
The option is that they let you skip cutscenes.
Yes.
For the life of me,
Yeah.
skip cutscenes.
I like watching it.
I haven't even seen the cutscene that I haven't able to, that I needed to skip yet because I've only seen like 5 originally. So everything else I was like, ooh, what's this? Niggas is talking?
It's
oh,
good
shit.
for the first time, but when you have to redo the mission, like especially on the heroics, and you're like, what do you mean this is the black card? I played it because I go through that cutscene again, like, so everyone knows.
What do you
Shut up,
mean?
robot.
Yeah. So that option to skip cutscenes is real good. Trying to think the strikes.
Alright, are we gonna add any spoilers?
You can have whatever you want. It's been out long enough.
Yeah.
I really want to talk about the end of the story.
Okay,
That's the
so
point.
With the whole
spoiler
Eris,
alert.
with Eris being,
Shit's getting.
with Eris being that the way it ended. What do you
Okay.
think about that? Like, what do you see in the immediate future for Eris? What do you think that's going?
Okay.
I feel like she might not be a good guy.
I mean,
A good person. You know what I mean? It could be
This is
whatever.
my question.
But at the same time, I feel like she has other intentions. Like she might be trying to do something good and do something fucked up, and she's like, "My bad, Guardians."
This is my thing. We found Eris in the Hellmouth, in the pit from Crota. Why is she the only one alive? Like, something's like, I'm like,
That-
if you've been dabbling with, I mean, you leak in darkness.
You wouldn't
pretty
think that
much.
maybe she has her own agenda?
I think she has her
Now,
own
eventually
agenda.
it'll
I
come
think
up
maybe
later
she's
on.
working
I believe
with
she's.
them.
I believe she
Well,
served
maybe
the
she-
queen.
Yeah. Besides that,
There was probably a queen who used Eris to use the Guardians to get rid of the king, so
they can do something else.
Yeah,
you know, maybe resurrect
Because
somebody
she
else, or
grabbed
let
that
somebody
beam
else
from
come into
the
play.
Or
Yeah.
Archer's sword. So I'm guessing she's serving someone, probably the queen of the hive.
Or maybe
Yeah.
she is a queen.
No, because
Down low.
Maybe.
well,
Look at
the way she's talking as if she's talking to someone where she's like, "You were right. The Guardians were the key." I will let now. She
Okay.
probably has another mission where.
Maybe
she's-
this is the thing with the Traveler. Maybe there's something hidden in the Traveler that's
Oh yeah,
not.
because supposedly he's supposed to be evil.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
So there's a lot of openness. I'm excited. I hope they continue the story. I hope they don't end it here. One of the things that was crazy though, and I was kind of let down, is when you fight Oryx and he like pumps himself with Taken. I thought he was controlled by a higher power. Like I thought in the raid we were gonna fight something totally different. I mean, Oryx is cool and all, but I was really like, oh my god, it wasn't Oryx. There's something else. Plot twist. And then when I saw the big old summon skull Oryx, I'm like, god damn it.
Yeah, he's just
You
like the
again.
Power Rangers thing, where he just
Yeah.
grows up and he's
Yeah.
giant.
He looked dope when he just showed up as huge. Cause I was watching it and then I see you guys. That's not to touch up on it too much, but I see you guys looking around. I think you ran up to like the corner and I
Yeah.
guess it's only his hand there or something
Yeah,
like that.
what happened
All of a
is
sudden
he
he's
jumped-
like, "Whoa, bitches," and I'm like, "Oh wow,
See,
why
me,
this
you know,
nigga so big?"
When we play games like this, it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
So I was like, the couple times I see Oryx come up, I was like, how does the animation start? So I was curious. So when we started, I look over, and this nigga like jumps up, and I was like, wow. Cause you know, you think of all those other games, I would just expect like a glitch to appear, and he's like, hi guys, and I'm like, I like that they actually did the animation.
Yeah.
You know,
They put in
they're
the
not
detail.
cutting corners. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not cutting corners, which is good. Although
Finally.
he can lag sometimes. I like that shit. I don't like when he's like
Yeah.
just have a straight.
He's
Don't
I've seen him
like.
come up underneath the thing, like like he's glitching. I'm like,
Just like, what's up, bitches?
yeah, like he started
Yeah.
grabbing my soul.
I mean, he's all powerful and shit, so he can do whatever the fuck.
And I'm just like, who? There
Not
has to
anymore.
be a queen because.
Not anymore.
And this is what I'm thinking. The queen has to be like a death singer or something because look at the sisters of
Yeah.
Crota. Like
the daughters.
Yeah, well, the sisters of Crow, the daughters always.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know there were sisters.
Yeah, there's two of them. You didn't see the part where the two witches were up top? Oh, we'll discuss that later.
Yeah, that's great
But-
talk.
Yeah, that's straight talk.
But anyways, I have a feeling there's a big death singer we're gonna be dealing with because.
Hopefully, it's like a really like in depth like they build story for her. They don't just
Well,
bring out of
yeah.
nowhere like here she is.
They're like, ta-da, guys.
Like a wild or a wild singer has appeared. Like what the fuck?
I think like one of the things I'm hoping with Eris and touching up on that, she might have like a split personality. I'm hoping that could lead to some battle on the tower. Here I go back again to battle on the tower.
Yeah, but that's
she's
what
there.
Battlefall was, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
What?
Crystal Map?
But that was Battlefall. Yeah, that was a map.
That's
It
because
wasn't
they know
Tower.
people wanted that.
I think
Yeah.
that's the tower prior because that tree is like.
Yeah. Well, there's a north part or whatnot. Like when you look at the map, it says like northern part,
Yeah.
and the gates don't open on either side, so you don't know what's in there. So maybe that's what that is.
Yeah.
But I'm still hoping that like the tower hits some sort of turmoil where you have to like fight for your home, your space.
Yeah, fight
So-
and then they're like, you guys gotta fucking flee.
Yeah.
Some shit. Not for them, but I hope that would have to do with Eris.
Yeah, I'm just.
Like
Just
how-
because,
how
like,
Hive just appear on the tower, starts
the way
smoking.
she
Yeah.
talks, the way she looks, is just everything she does is just so fucking like
Sinister.
yeah, like suspicious and shit. You know what I mean? So like, I hope it's just later on she's like, I'm sorry, Guardians, I had to fucking do it. Like I don't give a fuck.
I ain't the one.
I'll
Like,
kill
sorry,
you.
Eris.
Yeah, word.
Like.
That's probably what's gonna happen. No, she'll probably like fall in a fucking pit and die.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
right. Like she sacrificed herself.
Yeah,
so
word.
it's really dramatic.
To try to help you from
No, like
fucking
Bungie
everything up.
It's like really dramatic.
That would be actually cool.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they add space fight.
A space
Yes.
fight.
I saw that cutscene, that pure
Oh,
Star Wars
yeah,
cutscene.
yeah, when they showed
And I'm
that,
like,
I
why
was sitting
can't I
there-
fly this shit?
You know, that shit threw my fucking expectations through the window. 'Cause I was just like, will we finally get spaceships to control? No. But I feel like they're setting us up. Maybe just for failure, you know.
I don't see a
Maybe
lot
the
of
expectations
ship
too high.
options either. You guys haven't seen any new ships?
I've not seen any drop, but when you see the ship collections, there's so many new ships.
I haven't seen any.
I have not seen a single one drop. I've been dying because I look at like the new ones we should be getting, and I can't. I mean, I have the Red Bull quest, which I suck at because
Yeah. I did only the first part.
that's you,
I
you
wanted-
got to the first part, like
Yeah.
the overcharge.
Yeah, because I wanted the
Oh,
flippy.
wow.
Fuck. Red Bull has
What mission is that?
a quest when you
Yeah.
enter the code, and it's a quest you can get a sparrow on a ship.
Oh, the Red Bull.
Red
Well, you
Bull.
get a sparrow
Yeah.
on the ship. You get a sparrow, then you get a ghost, then you get an upgrade for that sparrow.
Oh, I thought there was a ship. though.
No, there's not no ship.
That's sad. But that's another thing on the patrol. The two or three new added patrols. That patrol with the sparrow, it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
It's alright.
I suck at it, but it's fun. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get to
I mean,
the
yeah, you
portal.
definitely got to do that with at least two people.
Yeah.
They make the
You
sparrow
can't
do it by yourself.
more interactive instead of you just
Yeah.
point A to point B. That
I was just
fun.
happy I could just flip.
They need.
Everywhere I go, I'm like, oh, is that a rock fruit?
Oh, I
Happy.
can't do that. I was so tight.
Every time, just happy. I might have another.
X Games.
I bought 2 Red Bull cans, so I might have another code. But I think if you do it with me or her and complete it, I think you get it anyways as long as you're in the fire team.
No, because I think the quest has to drop for you. Because I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
we'll
haven't
have to
seen
check.
it.
Yeah.
We'll look out for you later.
We'll research into
Good
that.
word.
Research.
Exactly.
Nah, I wish they would have added freaking 6 people patrol.
Yeah, come on,
6 guys.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of.
Private rooms.
You kind of like figured that out by like, you're like, oh, let's do the raid thing,
Yeah.
then not do the raid,
Yeah.
and then do the other shit, which might be a tip
But-
for people if they don't already know. If
You-
that's not even out
I
there.
mean, if you want to do a 6-person patrol, you could do the raid either on Venus or the Dreadnought and just run through those instead. The only problem
I'll
with
say
Dreadnought-
specifically to farm champions.
Yeah.
You
And
can't.
you know, don't waste your time doing other dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But if you
sorry.
can't farm champions right now on 40 by yourself, you need help.
Word. I mean, even now, I can't kill one by myself. I need at least a second person who's just like going all in, trying to take a motherfucker out.
What?
For
Like, take out a
champions.
champion.
Oh, champions?
Yeah.
I find them so light work now. I'm just like, shit.
I'm just like,
shit,
oh,
shit,
you
shit.
again.
Look at you.
No, not the
Badass
same.
over here.
The Dreadnought ones are still, so.
I mean,
Dreadnought?
Yeah, the
the problem
Dreadnought
with
has
the
its own
Dreadnought
champions.
is so many
Oh, yeah,
secrets
yeah.
on
You can
there.
get a couple people
So
drop
many
out.
secrets on the Dreadnought. Like
Yeah.
secret chests, everything is so
Yeah,
much
I've seen
fun.
a couple extra things. I was like, that's nice.
The keys,
Yeah.
the runes that you
Yeah.
have to do.
The Dreadnought is literally my favorite thing. I think about taking.
It's so structurally appealing. I love it. I also like that like this calcified fragment thing that you need to get, and it's also kind of like equivalent to like the ghost of the dreadnought.
Yeah.
And there's 4 that nobody even knows about yet.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping like what's that? Like where do you find those? I'm always
I'm
hunting.
pretty sure they're gonna open a part of the dreadnought that wasn't originally open. Hopefully.
I
I don't know, maybe there's just parts you don't know you can open
Yeah.
that'll lead to like bigger areas.
Because there's that one area where you have to sit inside the cave and get that
Oh,
buff.
the worm thing,
Yeah, and then run to the chest. That's the
And
only
you
way to
can't
open.
kill those thralls, which
Yeah,
is
they're
amazing.
invincible.
Like, yeah, there's
Right.
little things that like it's just like little side quests almost. Not like things you have to do, but you can, and they're fun. Like there's a chest where you have to block. You have to keep blocking because the essence of the room tries to kill you. And like by the time you get the chest, you just get it and then you die.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. I'm like,
Okay.
where they come up with that
That's
shit?
still good. You just gotta figure it out.
I like the fact that you have to use your ghost to see hidden platforms.
Yeah.
That was nice.
They give it a
because
function.
I was looking at it, I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to see this shit? And it's not till later, like, just use your ghost, bitch. And I'm like, oh.
That and like
That's
whenever
handy.
there's something to scan, your ghost makes that little sound. I'm like, where is it?
Oh, really? It makes a
Yeah,
sound?
it'll make a little like beeping sound, like, and that's how you know there's something scanning nearby. And in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the ghost flashing.
Oh, okay.
So if you need to find something to scan nearby, yeah.
If you ain't noticed that and you were high the whole time, then you might want to look for that icon.
Dumb.
It's okay, I was probably smoking most of the time too, or drinking.
Or both.
Or both. I have done that on occasion.
So I mean, nonetheless, story mode, definitely a big plus. I enjoyed it. I think it's been the best story mode they've had so far. I like all the interactions and stuff.
If you had to give it a rating.
I would give it a rating out of 10. I would give it 8.5 out of 10.
For Taken King?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So you get 8.5 out of 10.
Story mode.
Yeah, I'll give it right around the same. If anything,
I feel like giving that shit a solid 8, but I want to give it a
have you ever played through
7.5.
it?
I did everything but the raid.
Okay.
So like besides the fact that you have bounties and all this other stuff, you got quests, right? All these random extra quests. So now you got a bunch of shit to do where you're actually given like a direction to go. You go to this person, do this, then go to this person, then do this. It feels like there's a lot more shit to do besides like do a bounty and figure shit out after you read something on the internet, you know? So you know what? I'll give it a solid 8. In my opinion.
I'll give it a 9. Just to give it.
Just to not be a
Just-
dick
yeah.
today.
I'll give it a 9 just based off
You already know my position on most of it.
Objective-wise,
so
it
I'm
was
going
good.
up on the rank on this game now.
Yeah, objective wise, it was good. It wasn't just sit, protect the ghost. You did stuff, you killed things. That's what Destiny is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did stuff, killed things.
You found
weren't
more shit.
I felt
Yeah.
way less lost, and I think with like you said with the Dreadnought, it was nice for them to add something that wasn't just there for one level. It's all like it's its own world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's
Instead
so
of-
much shit.
I thought we
there.
were getting Saturn, the planet itself. They
Me
just
too.
They just
Me
gave you
too.
the Dreadnought,
Yeah.
which is alone itself. It's not as big as the planet.
But I'm
I think there's more
hoping
stuff
we'll
in
get
there
that
than any
planet,
planet. Any individual planet that I've been to, I feel like there's more shit on that Dreadnought. Just because
It's a lot.
it's compact,
Yeah.
right? And there's just every crevice you go to. If you walk from one minute to another area, you're in a complete different area with a bunch of different shit, which is real nice.
And shout out to Bungie for that intro. The way they introduced the Taken, you work with Michael Bay on that shit because those explosions were ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a
But
Word.
like when I stepped into the game and played the first mission, I was like, oh my god, that's it, this is gonna be my game. Like I was so excited. Like the way you introduced the Taken, how they were totally mysterious, just eating up Cabal and shit. Because I was like, yo, I don't even want to fuck with them right now. Like I didn't know, they had these niggas running, and like I liked that first, and you guys know how to sell it in the beginning. Because honestly, the first mission is everything. Because even though the other missions weren't as like over the top, you knew how to start it, and I give you guys that all day because that was dope.
And especially adding stuff where we had to go to previous raids, where you had to go to the Vault of Glass, where you had to go back to Crota's. It was all good.
Alright, so on that note, speaking on Crota and all that other shit, the next topic we'll I guess we'll move on to the raid.
Yes. But before that,
You ready?
so
You got time.
I'm like,
There's
shout
a
out to
character.
these niggas. So shout out to gamerbrag.com for this wonderful piece right here. Check out the latest and greatest. You can enter any contest that they put up. They have Call of Duty, Destiny, GTA, Battlefield, Battlefront is coming soon, I believe. win new shit and brag your way. Another thing we're going to be talking about is Guardians Taking Action, which is composed of the Rated AO team right here, along with Played by Santana, catch him on Instagram, and Lionheart227, also on Instagram, part of Lion's Den. Our first thing that we're going for is Guardians Taking Action, the fight for single parents. We'll be working with extendedfamily.org. We're going to have a fundraiser going through November all the way up until right around Christmas. And whatever proceedings we make, we're going to be donating straight to them. So stay tuned for the latest and greatest on Instagram about that. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.